Cult of the Dead Cow is a group of computer hackers who first came to my attention through word of mouth. I then found their website on the World Wide Web. Using the internet, they were able to create an identity for themselves as being one of the most elite computer hacker groups in the world. This website also served as a distribution center for Backorifice, a program developed by the Cult of the Dead Cow.
You could read all the files on their drive, upload files to their drive, you could delete files from their drive, you could format the drive, you could do anything you want.
The Backorifice has exposed the weaknesses in security in Microsoft Windows operating systems. The emails,
Gentlemen, to evil!
Gentlemen, to evil! 1 out of 10 Windows computers on the internet right now, you can just connect to it and walk around on their hard drive without any password or anything. A lot of people are just now realizing that, like, when they connect to the internet from a Windows machine, all of their file sharing and all of that is fully accessible on the internet.
What we're going to do here just now is simulate an attack on a system over the internet that would have their shares enabled and passworded. And we're going to use a program called attack.exe that's going to run through a dictionary and open up the box so that it'll allow me to connect to it and put on the Backorifice server. The Backorifice server is a Trojan, sort of a Windows 95 rootkit, if you will, which will allow me to take remote access control of the target computer. Okay, we're all set. We're going to run the attack program. We attempted the password Clinton, attempted the password Lewinsky, attempted the password Fellatio, attempted the password Star, attempted the password Whitewater, attempted the password Phone Tap, Trip, Oval Office, Stained, Impeach, and Cigar. And here's it. Cigar was the password on the shared machine. I've connected to the share and I now have access to the machine.
You should look at the sharing control panel and see if you're see if somebody's actually on.
Our major focus with Backorifice is the sheer fact that the world's most popular operating system, regardless of who manufactures it, just happens to be wide open to attacks over the internet. That's a real problem, especially when you're giving this operating system to fairly non-technical people who may have bought their first computer ever. And they're going onto the internet because they're told that, you know, it's relatively safe. Well, it's not. So basically what we suggest is any Windows 95 user install NetWatcher and leave it open all the time. I'm the ordinary user who is watching pornography instead of his computer, so I wouldn't notice this thing on NetWatcher.
For the BIOS server to become like activated, we actually have to get the machine, the target machine, to reboot.
We have Windows 95 and we're immune to that?
Oh my god, so we went... No!
Sorry. So, I'm going to send, like, basically force a dialog box on them.
It rubs the lotion on its body.
It rubs the lotion on its body or it gets rebooted. It's the default dialogue, I thought.
No, that's not the default dialogue.
I thought that was a system dialogue. How do I know that was from you?
Yeah, almost hit. No. Almost hit, yes. there's sites with screenshots that have like hundreds of screenshots. My favorite one was it's a screenshot, because you can take screenshots of back orifice and you can pop up dialog boxes. So there's a lot where people will pop up a dialog box on someone else's computer and then take a screenshot of it. So there's one. It's someone with their Microsoft money open with their personal finances and 50 dialog boxes in front of it that all say, "I bet you're wetting your pants right now." What we really want is for people with skills to actually start going out there and doing stuff, like finding out shit.
The reasonable man conforms to society, whereas the unreasonable man expects society to conform to him. Therefore, all progress is made by unreasonable men.
Are we unreasonable? I consider myself very unreasonable. I am working on a product which would protect against not only programs like back orifice, but any virus or any hostile program or even any like bugs in known programs. And I do plan to charge on it, so charge for it rather. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people going, "Oh ho! Now we know why he released that evil program." But in truth, I expected the industry to come up with some kind of protection against this, because all the protection that they're offering right now, scanning for back orifice and blocking port 31337, that's all fine and dandy, but that's only going to protect you against back orifice, this exact version of back orifice. If we change our program or anybody else writes a program like it, and it's not hard to write, it's very, very simple. Then people have absolutely no protection, and that's the awareness that we were trying to raise. It's really frustrating that nobody has actually come up with a decent solution.